Srimatrinamaha. Vasinyadi Devatas composed Lalitasahasrnama at her behest, and in turn Hayagriva, Vishnu's incarnation, explained all these things to Agastya. We are in 113th first line, Agraganya Achincha Rupa Kalikalmashanasinyainamaha. Every name of the Divine Mother is very powerful. It can remove the problems only if it is followed with understanding. So, Agraganya means she is on the top of all things, even before the Panchabhutas, everything. Without her, you cannot think of any other thing. Without her, you cannot think any other Srishti could be created. Even before the creation, she is there. So, she is on the top, Agraganya. For counting, she is on the number one. Then comes Achincha Rupa. Chintan Rupa. You can think of a particular shape, then it is a Chintan Rupa. You can think of a parrot and you can think of that particular shape. You can think of a tree which you have seen it. You can think. Even for Vayu, you may not see, but at least you can feel. You may not think of that particular thing more than that. For sky, you can imagine, but you cannot think fully also, is it not? The sky is so big, you cannot think. Achincha, you cannot think. If that is the case with the sky and air, what about the Divine Mother? She has got the qualities which cannot be seen or perceived by the senses or the indriyas. So she is what you call Achincha Rupa. It cannot be Atindriya. She is more than all these things. That is what. Then the most important thing, kalikalmashanasinyainamaha. It takes time. That is why we are going with the first line only. Kalikalmashanasinyainamaha. The Kali is a very dangerous thing. In Kali Yugam, all of you must be knowing, the leg of the Kali Purusha, 3 times adharmam is there, only 1 time dharmam is there. That is Bhagavatam is telling. And it can be with individuals as well. Even though the good persons are there, their mind is also gets polluted because of the Kali effect. Kali has a tendency to divide the families, divide the brothers and sisters, kind of things like that. So, but again, whoever are worshipping Divine Mother, the effect is completely gone. And that is why Shanmukh Sharma, in his 23rd video, he was telling, you can utter the word Om kalikalmashanasinyainamaha 108 times. If you say, the doshas are removed. We are not bothered about the world, the doshas in the entire world, which we are seeing daily. But at least from our side, things will not be there. The misunderstandings, which if you say something good also, they will point out something else. If you donate something also, he wants to be get the name. You want to do anything without any expectation, still they will attribute something or other. That is the Kali's qualities. Then some say, some pundits, Kali is over. Shanmukha Sharma is telling it is also the Kali effect. Kali period is not over. Anyhow, my Guru's Guru Yukteswar has written in Holy Science, this Kali Yuga is over. That is how nowadays so many yogas have come into picture. Let us not go into the controversies. At least let us understand. If you follow dharmam, it will protect you. Dharmo rashyati rashyatah. This is what we should understand it. Then comes the universe is sinking with adharmam. Even a little bit of iota from our side, the Divine Mother will be happy to see. Once it was said, this Bhudevi has gone to Vishnu. I can tolerate anybody, but now people with adharmam and liars, I cannot bear the weight of that particular thing. With dharma, crores of people's weight she can tolerate, but with one adharma person, she finds it difficult. So that is the issue of that. And we are having a comparison was made. You are having 25 rupees, whereas mosham is 100 rupees price, if at all, for fun to put it. So you cannot buy mosham with this. Leave alone mosham, even the normal things also you cannot achieve it. Then how it is possible? Those who are aspiring to become mosham, or at least to be in the good looks and trying to make some good progress, if you catch the Divine Mother's feet, she will, okay, your 1/4, 25 rupees you are having, okay, I will accept it as 100 rupees and I will give you, liberate you. So, with faith, if you pray to the Divine Mother, this kalikalmashanasinyainamaha, she will remove that. That is the idea. Then the same kind of thought has been given in the Vishnu Puranam, Shiva Puranam, Skanda Puranam. Shanmukha Sharma rightly telling, it is only to highlight, if you follow any of these deities and follow dharma, automatically things will be done. It doesn't mean that only you have to do Vishnu or you have to do Kamashima. You can, anything who you are doing, have the faith and do it. Then the story goes like this. Agastya, the great Saptarushi, one of the Saptarushi, he saw the people doing this left and right adharma in Kali Yuga. He lamented. He felt sorry. What will be the fate of these people who are continuously lying and doing all wretched things just to fill up the stomach? They are all making all type of things only to make living and eating and sleeping and enjoying, and nothing they are doing for the dharma. Then forget about the motion. Even the normal way of living is also moral principles, ethical things are lacking. When he lamented and moving, he went to Kanchi in Tamil Nadu, and then he got Hayagriva Swami, who gave him the Lalitasahasrnama, and he told the upasana of Lalitasahasrnama will ward off all the kalidoshini, kalikalmashanasinyainamaha. That is how it comes into picture. Then in Kruta Yugam, the first Yugam, Kruta means already done. Everybody is following dharma. Rama was his body itself is dharma, his action itself is dharma. So dharma is automatically 100% followed in Kruta Yugam. Kruta means done. There is no objections to that. Coming to Treta Yugamu, Traya means 3. Dharmam is in 3 times, dharmam is there, 1 time adharmam is there. Treta Yugam. And comes Dwapara Yugam. 2 times dharmam is there, 2 times adharmam is there, 50-50. In Kali Yugam, as I told already, only 25% dharmam, 75% adharmam. Kali Kayat, the meaning is fighting nature. Kali means in Sanskrit, fighting nature. He creates fight also. He is responsible for separation of the families. Nowadays you are seeing so many divorces are happening, even after the marriage also. This is all because of the Kali's things. Children are fighting with the parents, and students are misbehaving with the teachers. There is no respect for the elders. All this is because of the Kali doshas. He won't allow anybody to stay together and live happily. Kali. This was mentioned. So you should have the tolerance. If you think of the Divine Mother and develop the patience and the kindness and attitudes and helping attitudes, and have pity to those people who are not in a position, and understand that, then at least from your side you are a balanced individual and you are not affected by the Kali, and you will be helping others also to that extent. And my Guru's point was also very clear. If you want to live in peace, you send peace vibrations and show kindness and give peace to others also, and so that they will be inspired by your example, not by sermons. Then comes what the Puranas are telling about this kalikalmashanasinyainamaha. For information, in Kurma Purana it was mentioned, Devi Nama Anuchintaye. If you, wherever you get time, it not necessarily that a particular bath, after bath 20 minutes you are meditating, not necessarily. Even in the office, or while you are in the bus or in the train, whenever you get time, Anuchintam, think of Divine Mother. Oh Divine Mother, Sri Mata, like that. You can think always. That it works. Then comes in Brahmanda Purana, this dosham, Kali comes by dosham. Dosha means some sin, we are doing some sin. By that Kali will be coming into picture. That is through the food. A old man who is very healthy at 91, he told me he won't take outside food. Outside food, the persons who are doing with so much dirty hands, they are all local. People are selling the things on the pedestal. They don't have even they may go for 1 and 2. They don't have the time to wash their hands also. And what type of liquid they are using, we do not know. They are all making bhajis and other things. People are buying. The outside food is full of dosham. It is not proper. Then that is why either a mother or wife should cook, and then only you have to take the food. That is what the Shastram is telling. Then another type of dosham is kalavatam. Kalavatam means mixing with the people. Nowadays, indiscriminately, you are mixing with all the people, all type of people, hello, and you will be affected by that. With bad people, if you are moving and shake hand with them, their vibrations will come and affect you. That is not correct. Bruhaspati tells Indra also the same thing. What he says, 3 types of doshas. Bruhaspati tells Indra there are 3 types of doshas. One is dravya, another is deha, another is atma. Dravya means outside items. You are trying to get some extra items which are not required also from outside, which is not required. You go on collecting it. That is adharmam. Then deham. Deham means by the touch. If you are shaken with people and mixing with them and looking to them through the eye contact also with so deeply with others, you will be affected. Magnetism of the bad people will affect you. There is a proverb in some local languages. If you move with 6 months with somebody else, you become them. So one has to be careful. Then atma. Atma means it can be explained like this. Manas, mind. Mind affects them to an extent like that. The mind will, if you look at the TV bad videos or which are coming on the video in the YouTube, you will be affected. I was also partly affected 5 years back. For about 1 year, my time was getting wasted, then I realized it is a waste of time. I stopped. Even the paper also, many people, including me also, I almost reduced the paper. There are all kind of interesting things are there, which I don't have to elaborate here in a video. So as you go on seeing, another half an hour is lost. Then you realize where the time has gone. Now I'm very drastically reduced reading the paper. What curiosity is there with me also, but cautiously and continuously we should make a thinking ourselves. No, let me not. Once in a way you may be tempted if a good news is there or some interesting news is there, but by and large it is a waste of time. 23 pages will be there in a paper. If you go on looking at everything, in the entire 140 crore population, one or other good or bad interesting things always happen. So we cannot go by that. Then this one, it can go according to Vishnu Purana by Vishnu Chintana, Hari Chintana. If you think that means Lalitasahasrnama, if you are doing, these doshas will go away. Particularly on Saturday and Wednesday, we do. Then all these adjectives are from Vimarsa Devi. In the earlier videos, one of the things, Vimarsa Rupini, we have explained. Vimarsa means thinking of the Brahmajnanam. So that Vimarsa Devi's adjectives, all these things. Then comes Kachayini, Kalahantrai, Kamalashta Nishevita. It requires a lot of explanation. I cannot do justice in a short way. It is also, I thought, if I go on telling all things at a time, you also lose interest because you have to appreciate the meanings of one particular thing. In this particular video, concentration is, this Kali is terrific. You want to do meditation, you will be diverted. It happens. I want to do my meditation, the moment I see some paper, I am lost. I go there with some work and suddenly some other thing will come and I will be diverted. The point here is this kalikalmashanasinyainamaha, that Divine Mother's grace is required. So we should always pray Om kalikalmashanasinyainamaha. At least one time we can say, so that at least we will be safe, that this Maya of the delusion of the world, we are not affected. This Kali will not affect us. So Om Doshas. Narayana.